A singer plagiarized Jungkook's song, yet Jungkook was the one accused of plagiarism. Jimin's father deleted his son's posts. Is V still part of BTS? And why BTS might never win a Grammy? Watch till the end to find out more. Jimin's father deletes his son's posts. In Busan, Jimin's dad took down all the pictures of Jimin from their cafe, Z Millennial, because people were being mean online. This cafe used to be called Magnate and was a favorite place for BTS fans because it was a friendly and affordable spot. Jimin's dad decided to remove the photos and turn off the ability to comment on their Instagram to stop the mean comments that were hurting their family. BTS fans are really worried and upset about this. They really support Mr. Park, Jimin's dad, for always trying to make fans feel connected to Jimin, especially now that Jimin is doing his required military service in South Korea since December 2023. Mr. Park even set up a special mailbox at the cafe so fans can leave letters for Jimin. Mr. Park is also known for helping people in need in Busan. He has given a lot of ramen and signed BTS music albums to families who don't have much money, helping them through charity sales. This problem has made fans talk more about how being mean online can really hurt famous people and their families. Some fans think there should be stricter rules to stop this kind of hate, to protect people from getting hurt. There's also some disagreement among the fans, with some blaming certain fan groups for making things worse. This has led to fans saying that people need to be responsible for not crossing lines, especially when it involves family members of famous people. Despite these problems, ARMYs continue to stand by the Park family and the cafe, speaking out against those who harass others. They keep asking everyone to be kind and respectful, showing the good values they see in BTS and their songs. A singer plagiarized Jungkook's song, yet Jungkook was accused of plagiarism. Recently, there has been some confusion and debate about two music videos, one by Jungkook called Standing Next to You, and another by Hung Hoin. Jungkook's video was released first, and not long after, Hung Hoin's video came out, which looked very similar to Jungkook's in both the music and the dance moves. This issue got more attention when a TikTok video compared the two side by side, showing how alike they were. People online started discussing who might have copied who. However, since Jungkook released his video first, it's clear that he wasn't the one who plagiarized. During this debate, a music producer named Cutie made things even more complicated. He posted a picture of Michael Jackson, suggesting maybe Jungkook copied from him. However, he later removed this post. This situation has sparked a lot of talk about what counts as being inspired by someone else's work and what counts as copying. It's an important discussion because it helps us understand how artists can stay true to their original ideas. What do you think about this situation? We'd love to hear your opinions, so please share your thoughts. Is V still part of BTS? Recently, fans of BTS's V were upset when they found out that his mini figurine was missing from a toy machine. This problem was first talked about on December 5th by someone on the social media site The Coup, who posted pictures of a toy dispenser full of mini figurines of the BTS members. These tiny figures were made by a company called Mattel and were inspired by the BTS song Idol. From the pictures that were shared on the internet, you could only see 6 figurines in the machine. This made fans wonder and feel sad because V's figurine wasn't there. People started talking a lot online, trying to figure out why V's mini doll wasn't included. Some fans thought maybe V's figurine had been sold out since they first came out in 2019. Others thought that maybe Big Hit Music, the company that manages BTS, had left it out on purpose. There wasn't a clear sign on the machine saying that V's figurine was sold out, which made fans even more confused and upset. A lot of fans went on social media to share their worries and said that the company should have put a sold out sign on the machine to clear up any confusion. Fans felt many different things, from being disappointed to being really mad. Some even wondered if the agency still thought of V as part of BTS. They wanted the company, Big Hit Music, to be more open and fair about how they handle the band's merchandise. This whole situation started a big discussion about how companies that work with famous music groups like BTS should show and sell their stuff, especially because each member of the group has many fans who care a lot. Jungkook receives hate online. Jungkook and his pet dog Bam have been facing some harsh comments online. Bam, a Doberman, first captured fans' hearts in 2021 when he appeared on Jungkook's phone wallpaper. Later, fans grew even fonder of Bam during the show In the Soup, where Jungkook was seen lovingly taking care of him. Bam has occasionally been spotted with Jungkook. even before the singer began his mandatory military service. Now, while Jungkook is away in the military, Bam is being well cared for. Although Jungkook doesn't have a personal Instagram, he created an account for Bam where he occasionally posts updates about his life and Bam's activities. A recent post on this account mentioned how much time Jungkook has remaining in his military service. Unfortunately, this Instagram account has been targeted with negative comments aimed at both Jungkook and Bam. Some of these harsh words have even referenced Yeontan, the pet of V from BTS, who has recently passed away, with malicious wishes towards Jungkook and Bam. In an effort to counteract these cruel comments, many of Jungkook's fans and supporters of BTS have begun posting positive messages on Bam's Instagram account. They aim to drown out the negativity and show their support for Jungkook during his military service. This collective action underscores the strong bond among BTS fans and their commitment to supporting their favorite artists and their pets against online hostility. Gin sold out. A new traditional Korean liquor named Ijin, made by BTS member Jin and famous chef Baek Jung-won, has quickly become very popular in South Korea, selling out fast since it was first available. It started being sold on December 16th through an app called GS25, which is used by a well-known convenience store chain. There were so many people trying to buy it right away that the app had trouble handling all the traffic, and they ran out of stock almost immediately. IGN is special because it's made using a special method to distill the liquor, and it was first announced on December 11th, catching everyone's attention. On the very first day people could order it, all the liquor was bought within 25 minutes, and the next day, it sold out again in just 30 minutes. This showed just how much influence Jin has and why his fans are really happy about it. People from all over the world, not just South Korea, are excited about Ijin. Many fans outside of Korea hope they can buy it in their own countries soon. On social media, fans are really supportive, saying good things about Jin's skills in business and how well he worked with chef Baek Jung-won. Some fans think that this liquor could be sold for even more money later on because it's so popular. Besides selling IGIN online, there will be a special temporary store for it in Seoul, starting on December 20th. This store is also a big deal, with all the spots for visiting it getting booked up in just 3 hours. This store, along with the fast sales online, shows that a lot of people are really interested in this new drink. The period to pre-order IGIN ended on December 18th, and everyone expected it to sell out fast again because of the ongoing high demand. This partnership between Jin and Baek Jung-won isn't just a big hit in the market, it's also gotten a lot of people excited in the beverage industry, showing a successful mix of traditional Korean culture and modern fame. Would BTS be able to keep their name if they left HYBE? In the K-pop world, there's been a growing problem with groups fighting over the rights to their names. This affects everything from how the group presents itself to being able to work independently. A recent example involves the girl group NewJeans and their agency, Adore. The whole issue came to light when NewJeans opened a new Instagram account, Jeans for Free, while they were in the middle of a legal fight with Adore. This led people to think that NewJeans might start working on their own under a new name, NewJeans, especially if they managed to end their contract with Adore. This disagreement started to unfold 2 weeks after NewJeans surprised everyone with a press conference on November 28th. At the conference, the members claimed that Adore and its parent company, HYBE Labels, didn't stick to their contract terms. This breach, they said, automatically ended their contracts, which meant they wouldn't have to pay any fees that usually come with leaving early. A big issue they talked about was the possibility of losing the right to use the name NewJeans, which Adore owns. The group members made it clear they didn't want to give up their name. It's common for K-pop agencies to register group names as trademarks. This helps protect how the name is used commercially. But when groups decide to leave their agencies, they often end up fighting legal battles to keep using their names, which is really important for their identity. The problem with trademarks isn't just with NewJeans. Another K-pop group, The Boys, recently moved to a new agency called 100 Label and faced similar issues. Their old agency, IST Entertainment, was accused of setting tough conditions for letting the boys keep using their name, although IST denied these accusations. In the past, some of the first K-pop groups like Hot and Shinhwa had to go through long legal fights to get back the rights to their names after they split from their agencies. Similarly, the group previously known as Beast had to change their name to Highlight in 2016 after leaving Cube Entertainment, and they only got back the rights to the name Beast earlier this year. However, G-Dragon from the famous group Big Bang kept his stage name even after changing agencies. These trademark disputes show a big problem in the very commercial K-pop industry, emphasizing how crucial group names are for keeping a band's identity and business success. IU to be banned from America? Recently, IU, a famous singer and friend of the BTS members, has been facing a lot of criticism online. This started after she shared her opinions about some big political news, the declaration of martial law by President Yoon on December 3rd. IU, who has worked with BTS's Suga on the song 8, didn't hold back her thoughts, and this has caused her fans to have mixed reactions. Some of Yoon's supporters are so upset that they've decided to stop buying products from brands like Jinro, Pepsi, and Worry Bank, all of which IU promotes. Also, one person from a group on the internet that supports right-wing ideas went to an extreme. They reported IU to the Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, claiming she was against America and wanted others to do the same to try to get her and her children banned from entering the United States. However, these accusations were not based on real facts, and the post about it was removed from the internet the next day. There's also a big political situation going on. The parliament has moved to impeach Yoon, and this decision is now waiting to be reviewed by the Constitutional Court. IU speaking out about these issues has made the discussions about her even more intense, showing how hard it can be for famous people to express their views on serious political matters. A friend of Jungkook's dad opens up about the singer. In Busan, South Korea, there's a special restaurant called Gopchang Salon that's famous because of its connection to Jungkook. The man who runs the restaurant, Yoonjae, is a good friend of Jungkook's dad. Sadly, the restaurant is going to close for good on January 15th. Yoonjae recently posted on Instagram to thank all the BTS fans for their worldwide support. Yoonjae often talks about the times Jungkook visited the restaurant with his family, especially during holidays or after his concerts. The restaurant is filled with pictures and things that belong to Jungkook, like a special chair he once sat in. Now this chair is kept as a special item in a corner, and nobody else sits there as a sign of respect. Fans of Jungkook and BTS really love this restaurant because it holds so many memories of him. People who have been there say it feels like a place that really shows what Jungkook is like. They enjoy hearing Yoonjae tell stories about Jungkook's friendly and funny personality and how much he likes meat. The restaurant is decorated with purple highlights and has Jungkook's autograph lit up as a neon sign, which makes it even more special. When fans heard that Gopchang Salon is closing, they felt very sad and nostalgic. They've been sharing how much the restaurant means to them on social media, and they appreciate how much it tries to keep their connection to Jungkook alive. One fan talked about how carefully Jungkook's chair is treated, showing how much respect everyone has for him. Yoonjae also shared how proud he was to see Jungkook perform at a concert in Busan in October 2022. He mentioned that even though Jungkook is now famous all over the world, he hasn't changed. He's still the same person. Yoonjae also talked about how kind Jungkook is and how good he is at drawing, a talent he got from his dad. There's even one of Jungkook's dad's drawings in the restaurant. As the day comes closer for Gopchang Salon to close, it shows how much influence someone like Jungkook can have on local places and how deep the connections can be between celebrities and their fans. This goes beyond just liking someone's music. It's about being part of a community. Why BTS might never win a Grammy. On November 8th, the Recording Academy announced the nominees for the 2025 Grammy Awards. This announcement upset many K-pop fans, especially those who love BTS, because no K-pop artists, including BTS, were nominated for the upcoming event. This has brought up ongoing worries about K-pop not getting enough recognition for its big influence and success around the world. BTS has been involved with the Grammys before, getting 5 nominations since 2020. They are the first and only K-pop group ever to be nominated at this famous award show. However, for the 2025 Grammy Awards, none of the group members or the group itself were nominated. This disappointed their fans who think that BTS's past achievements and their recent solo music projects deserved some recognition. Even though BTS didn't release a group album due to their military service, each member worked on solo music projects that did really well. These solo albums sold lots of copies and topped music charts all over the world, showing how popular BTS is globally. But the Recording Academy didn't give these solo projects any nominations, which made fans feel left out and ignored. Many people went on social media to share how disappointed they were. Some said that the Recording Academy doesn't really appreciate how important K-pop is, and accused the Grammys of using K-pop just to get more people to watch their show, but not really giving any awards to the artists. One fan said, "The Grammys are rigged as always," and another said, "They only use K-pop artists to boost their viewership, but never actually award them anything." Fans also talked about how well BTS members like V and Jungkook did with their solo albums. The Grammy Awards are a big deal in the music world and will be held on February 2nd, 2025, at the Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles, California. Even though the Grammys are supposed to celebrate great music from all over, the fact that K-pop, especially BTS, didn't get any nominations has sparked a lot of discussions about whether the Recording Academy is fair and includes everyone. Many fans feel this was a missed chance to recognize how globally influential K-pop and artists like BTS are. Recently, someone started a discussion online about why K-pop might not get a lot of awards at big American music shows like the Grammys. This person explained that there are big differences in what the music industry in the US and South Korea think are good songs, and what kind of songs usually get awards. The person pointed out that the Grammys are an American show, so they usually prefer American artists and the kind of music they make. They wondered why people expect K-pop to be treated like big American stars, who usually don't get nominated for big awards in South Korea either. They mentioned that the Grammys really care about the lyrics and feel of the songs, which might be hard for K-pop songs in English to match up to, because they might not meet the Grammy standards for lyrics. They also talked about how famous some artists are around the world, like Beyoncé, who gets lots of nominations not just for her music being good, but also because she's really well-known and influential. The person also talked about how K-pop gets a lot of its big sales and views from fans who stream their music a lot. The person was doubtful about whether getting lots of views should mean a song is one of the best, hinting that just because a song is popular doesn't mean it's the best one out there. They ended the discussion by thinking about how the music industry sometimes focuses more on making songs popular using specific tricks, rather than making music that really touches people's hearts. This makes us wonder if the way music achievements are rewarded really shows who's best, or if it just shows who's most popular,